What's going on, guys? BowlingGuru here from Madden Champs. Bringing you our first video. This actually is not a Madden Champs League. This was from a TS4L league, but the game was a good one, so we decided to have it as our first video on MaddenChampsTV. Tune in, we'll be posting videos every week, different games, different levels of gameplay. Trust me, you guys are going to love it. So, this was a fantasy drafted league. I started out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just picked them because I wanted to be in the division with a buddy of mine, Hawaiian Buddha, who you guys will see on Madden Champs a lot. But yeah, so here we go. Like I said, it's a sim game from the TS4L league. So came right out. You guys all know from other videos that I have that I like to have quick hitter, kind of West Coast offense. I don't take many shots down the field. I've been working on being faster with my reads and things like that. So here, I was able to hit the tight end on the third down to get the conversion. My opponent actually has the #1 ranked defense in this league, and it was a bit intimidating, to be honest. I mean, he's got some pretty good teams in his division, so to have the #1 D, I knew it was going to be a tough one. But, hey, listen, I got confidence in my skills. I know I'm not the best Madden player out there. I'm probably not even top 1,000. But, I feel like I can hold my own. Any given Sunday is my philosophy. So, you know what I mean? It was just one of those situations here. I took back-to-back sacks. That shit was terrible. But, it is what it is. I did feel confident. I actually went in the chat box on Madden, on MaddenChamps.com, our forums, and we're telling the guys, I said, man, I'm going to kill this guy. I said, I'm going to eat his defense alive right after I punted. And first play from scrimmage, he hits me on this curl pattern and takes the shit to the house. So I was kind of salty about that. But, this game turned out to be one where I don't like to use the word money play too often, but I guess that's the best way to describe it. I call them go-to plays. You know what I'm saying? Plays where, if you're in a bind, you feel like, this is your bread and butter. I'm an Eagles fan in real life. Most of y'all should know that by now from my other videos. But if you don't, yeah, I'm definitely an Eagles fan in real life. But, yes, the Eagles suck this year, and they suck even worse on Madden. So, call it what you want. But, in real life, the Eagles, back when they were good, they would dink and dunk you. They would hit Westbrook on the screens and things like that. That was the go-to plays. And that's kind of the same thing. That's the thing I translated to Madden. Another thing, I tell everybody, I'm from the Jim Johnson School of Defense. The Eagles D, back when Jim Johnson was here and, we were actually good again, the philosophy was blitz, and blitz some more. And when the blitz doesn't work, fuck it, blitz them again. And that's kind of, the philosophy I bring to my Madden game. As you're going to see, I bring heat almost every single down, all over the place. Edge heat, middle heat. Of course, I say that, and here's one where I had everybody in coverage. But, that's just what it is. So it was one of those back-and-forth games here. I was able to force him to a punt and just hit the tight end. I noticed that he was playing my running back a lot. I streamed some games before, and he was saying that he's seen my stream, so he knows I like to hit the running back a lot. So I decided to use that to my advantage. I sent my running back out in the flats, had him lined up out wide. I did all kinds of different things with Ray Rice because the bottom line is you got to respect it. I wanted to make sure that it was something that he had to respect and account for with his defense, which was obviously leaving the middle of the field open. If I had the running back out to the left, then, he would bring its safety over there or bring a linebacker over there to help out, leave the middle of the field wide open. My tight end had a big game. So here he was able to hit me with that fucking curl route again. I was beginning to hate it, but that's where the defense stepped up at, laying a big hit on Brandon Jacobs, who was a bum in New York, and he's a bum in real life, and damn it, he was a bum in the game. He had a big fumble there, which, thankfully I was able to pick up Jason Pierre-Paul and, force a turnover. So here, Michael Floyd, just outrunning the coverage there. My opponent refused to make a couple of adjustments that I thought he should have. So, it was one of those things where, fuck it, I'm going to make you pay. If you're going to sit back in one defense, then trust me, eventually I'm going to pick that fucking defense apart. That's what I did. Here, just pounding the rock with Ray Rice. The league has some interesting rules, one of which is, you do have to have a minimum of, I think, 7 or 10 rushing attempts. And also, when you're playing a Madden game, you want to try to keep your opponent honest anyway. Madden has always been about the pass. It's not like real life where, you can kind of use ball control and shit like that. Madden is all about quick scoring. You know what I mean? Here I was able to hit the tight end again. I think he has like 6 catches already in the first half. But, Madden's always been, well, not always, but for the most part, has always been about, scoring quickly and, just keeping your opponent guessing. Here, he was able to cook me on a long-ass screen, and when I tell y'all I was pissed, I was fucking pissed. He's got Cam Newton. Definitely got to respect the quarterback scramble. You'll see I had a lot of spies in this game, but either way, so here I thought I was going to jump that one. I really did. I was running what me and my friends like to call Tidy D. I'll explain that in maybe another video, but here, Michael Floyd, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that this dude was going to have to respect every aspect of the game. Here, I was able to hit Michael Floyd again. My plan was to make him, start keying off on Michael Floyd and obviously leave the running back and get Torrey Smith involved. But he pretty much just stayed with the running back. I mean, all game long, you're going to see wherever my running back is, that's damn near where the user coverage was. There was a really bad throw by me, but fuck it, I was able to get away with one. Here, another really bad throw by me, but I was able to get away with one. And I will say this, the number 1 D looked real good right there. But here, another bad throw. 3 bad throws. I'm going to say what should have been 3 different interceptions. I can admit, when I made some mistakes. But thank goodness, his guys can't catch cold. So, fuck it. Was able to get the field goal there, take a 6-point lead, which is going to end up being huge towards the end of the game, as you'll see. There he was able to hit Roddy White on his favorite curl. Similar play, but to the other side of the field. And it was funny. After the game, me and my opponent were talking in the chat box, and it was funny. He said, man, you only ran 3 plays or 5 plays or something like that. And I'm like, dude, it seemed like you only ran fucking 3 plays or 5 plays. And what I say is, when you're playing a game like this one where it's a back and forth game, I mean, it's a fight. You know what I mean? And he was going with what worked because it was the only thing that was working. And it was vice versa for me. You know what I mean? There, he was able to catch me with the fucking screen again. Here, the curl again. Now, as you see, that wasn't the only play he ran on that drive, but that's what it felt like because it was like whenever he fucking ran it, I got caught by it. Here, was able to stop him. First down, second down, put him into a 3rd and goal. I was feeling real good right here. Tried to send some heat. Got picked up on the edge, and, there he was able to hit the drag across the middle for 6, take the 1-point lead. But, like I said, it was one of those games where we were both, man, another dropped interception by him. Man, looking back at this game, shit, I should have got smoked. But this was, one of those games where, we both we're just trying everything we could to get the W, within the rules of the game and stuff like that. Here I was able to hit the fullback. He definitely wasn't looking for it. We had a nice little joke about that one after the fact. So here, right across the middle, had the running back there. That's who he was, I'm sure, keeping his eye on, and that's why the running back ended up picking him up. Because as soon as I throw it, I'm sure he clicked on and tried to, lay the hit stick on Ray Rice. Here, Ray Rice pounding it up the gut, gets a big 10 yards right there. That was the way this game went, man. Here, drop pass by my tight end. And you're going to love this one here. Try to run a draw, get fucking smashed. And guess what I'm going to do on 3rd down? Yep, you called it. Okay, maybe you didn't. But there you go. Tight end again. This time he was able to get in. Not sure how my backup tight end was able to hold on to the ball, but my starter didn't. But either way, huge tackle. That penalty actually came up big. Obviously put him in a 1st and 20. And there, a drop pick. That one I think I really should have had, but whatever. And I was all over the curl pattern. He ran it to the other side of the field this time, but didn't get there. It was weird, man. Roddy White, as you saw, had like fucking, I think, what was that, 7 catches for like $150. Roddy White was killing me. His running back, Stephen Howlings or whatever, he had like fucking 5 catches for like $150, all on screens. But, it is what it is. There you go. Roddy White, 7 catches, $160. So, Here, you know, this was one of those games where I didn't get a lot of the breaks I thought I was going to get either, man. Like, I was looking forward to that being a drop. Here, got some instant pressure right up the gut. Sent 6. You know, I'm sending 6. You're only blocking 5. And I send, you know, 3 from the right-hand side. You know, that you're supposed to get sacked there. I got Jason Pierre-Paul, Jason Babin, and Merriman. I mean, I got my front 4 is definitely nice. My front 7 is nice, actually. So, you know, it is what it is. But here, you know, I figured he was going to try a run. I didn't think it was going to be a draw, but way to lay the wood on Brandon Jacobs again. Another fumble. This time, though, they reviewed it, overturned it. I was kind of salty about that. Fourth quarter with time running down, you know, that turnover right there, that was ball game. You know what I mean? I could just milk the clock, but wasn't meant to be. Here, Roddy White, of course, up the gut. I'm not sure what the fuck was going on with the middle of my defense, but, you know, so, all right, cool. You know, it's not that big a deal. I got faith in myself. There, I missed Michael Floyd by inches, man. That could have been nasty, but, you know, I have faith in myself. So, there, another bad pass. You know, again, look at this game. Man, it was terrible. So, like I said, I know I'm not the best Madden player, but there we go. Michael Floyd on that little slant again. And, you know, get the first down. 7 catches, $145. You know, he's having a Roddy White game. So, you know, here I was trying to hit the tight end. As you see, he was wide open. I never got that pass, not once this whole game. So there he was using the middle linebacker, and I don't know what was going on, but he kind of just stood there. If you know, look back through the video, you'll see he was trying to stick the running back himself, and that time I caught him slipping. He's been so used to me hitting the tight end when I come out in that formation that I knew he was going to stick the running back, but kind of watched the tight end. I was able to lob one over top of him. And here I tried to get a toss out. Man, his D was definitely nice. I mean, it was the #1 defense for a reason. But there I was able to get Michael Floyd again on that little slant, take the lead. And it was actually huge because I forgot that I needed to go for 2. Actually, as you'll see, I burned the timeout there because I needed to go for 2 there. That way, you know, if he does score, the best thing, you know, he can do is tie. So I knew he was going to go for that fucking curl pattern. I just didn't know which side. He got it there, but the important thing was I tackled him inbounds. He's only got 1 timeout left. So, and I definitely knew he was going to try that screen. I actually thought it was going to the other side, but I purple routed my defensive end there just in case he tried to curl to the right. And, you know, thank goodness it actually sniffed out the screen. There, I think that one should have been picked off, but I really can't bitch about drop picks because he definitely had quite a few on that, I think, what was it, my second series. So I'm giving him shit up the middle of the field because, you know, again, as long as I can tackle him inbounds, it's keeping the clock running. He's only got the 1 timeout, so I know he's trying to save it. There, as you see, I had purples all over the place, and ta-da, he gets that fucking curl pattern again, but tackled short. Here, Brandon Jacobs, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He said he didn't mean to have Brandon Jacobs in, but that was it. Stopped him, made him use the timeout, and then there's the big sack to seal the game. You know, that was it. It was a hell of a game. My opponent, his name is Zalot. Definitely a good guy. You know, he was a little pissed off after the game, but, you know, we talked it out. It was one of those games, a tough loss. Here you're going to see the stats, man. He put up 483 yards of total offense, 479 through the air. He only had 4 rushing yards, but, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. I had 425, only 33 rushing yards. And, you know, turnovers was where it was at. As you see, Madden, as always, incorrect stats and shit. He only had 1 turnover. Cam Newton, 22 for 26. Roddy White, 10 for 226. Unfucking real. But, hey, you know, sometimes you need more than one player. Anyway, BowlingGuru here. Check us out, MaddenChamps.com, MaddenChamps.com/forums. We out.